Hey everyone, Basic Self Camping, and I'm just here to give a quick update video. I did post the community thing a few weeks ago, basically explaining what happened, but essentially this is going to be a quick video overview of the situation. So my long planned and talked about trip to Taiwan and Hong Kong has been cancelled, unfortunately, due to health reasons. Having said that, as much as I'm complaining and whining about it, obviously at the time of recording this, there's a lot of other issues going on in the world and other airports that are completely closed and routes that are completely shut down. So me complaining about not being able to go to Taiwan really does seem quite superficial in the scheme of things. So I'll try to keep it pretty light on that. But basically what happened was, it was actually on Valentine's Day. I was in laundry just doing some chores and stuff, and I turned around to leave, and my top half of my body turned, my leg didn't turn, and my kneecap dislocated. The medical term they gave me is lateral patellar dislocation. So yeah, it slid out to the side. From what I could see at the time it was happening, it kind of looked like my entire leg had dislocated, and I was just like, shit, I was panicking myself, to be honest. Yeah, I was pooping my pants. Yeah, I was really worried when it happened. It hurt like nothing I've ever experienced before in my life. But the ambulance came out, fixed me up, pumped me full of some sort of drug to fix me up, and yeah, basically the next week or two after that, it's just been running to appointments, getting X-rays, MRIs done, various things. Unfortunately, nothing seems to indicate that there's any significant long-term damage. That being said, it's a slow road to recovery, and even up to about 3 or 4 days ago, I didn't have a lot of mobility. So what happened instead? Well, right now I should actually be, this is Sunday, March 6th, not March 6th, Sunday, March the 9th or something like that as I'm recording it. It's a Sunday. I should be day 2 riding around Taiwan at this point. I should be coming into probably Tainan or something like that, depending on how far I get. But instead I'm sitting here on a cruise ship, and this was a last minute decision. I was holding on to the hope of still going to Taiwan, and just for a holiday, just to just chill out and try to recover there. But at the time I was still in a fair bit of pain. I really had virtually no mobility. I'd be lucky if I could make it 100 meters before I had to stop and sit down and just rest my knee because it was in that much pain. And it was only a couple of days ago that I actually got mobility back. And anyway, so last Monday I cancelled my trip, and I was pretty bummed about that. And my wife suggested, well, why don't you go on a cruise, see if there's any cruises available. And she just came off one herself, and I thought, oh, you know what, that's not the baddest idea in the world, it's not the worst idea in the world. So I had a look. I actually found a cabin on this Carnival Splendor. Left basically around the same time I was supposed to be going away anyway. And yeah, I'm just having a 9-day cruise to the South Pacific. This is day 3 at the moment, and what you can see outside the window there is New Caledonia. So for Raoul, I researched it. So New Caledonia is a French territory. It's technically demarcated as a overseas territory of the European Union. So if I get to set foot over there, I've been to Europe. I've actually been there before. I went there on a cruise 10 years ago. So Raoul got to Europe. Technically correct is the best kind of correct. But yeah, we're just sort of sailing around the main island at the moment of New Caledonia, and tomorrow we dock at offshore at an island in Vanuatu. I believe it's called Lifu Island. Forget my pronunciations. I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting off the boat, to be honest, because it's one of those ones where you have to get onto a little tender boat, take a little ride to the shore. And yes, I have mobility, but not perfect mobility still, and especially being on a beach, I'm not sure if it's something I really want to be doing. So I might not be getting offshore tomorrow. If I'm still feeling good, maybe on Mystery Island, I might give it a go, and I'll probably get off at Noumea in New Caledonia for the third stop on this cruise. But it has actually been a pretty good trip, to be honest. All the staff are fantastic, as they always are on these ships. This is the Carnival Splendor, and all the passengers I've met have been just fantastic, to be honest. I'm cruising solo, and that's certainly a new experience for me. I'm not new to solo travel. I actually like solo travel, but cruising solo is a completely different thing altogether, because a lot of the activities are sort of based around families and couples and stuff. So you do feel a bit weird being on your own on the ship at sometimes, but it's also given me time to just rest. I've got my Kindle, I've loaded it up with books, and I've just been doing a bit of reading, and I have a drinks package, so I've been doing a bit of drinking too. Not so much yesterday because I did too much drinking the day before, but back on track now. Anyway, lovely. It's this island as we're driving past it at the moment. I think we're going between two islands because I'm pretty sure the other side of the ship I saw land as well. Yeah, it's just very uninhabited, isn't it? Like, it's just very bare hills, like lightly forested. Over here we got some trees, but over there it's like really light bushes, some red dirt. Yeah, not really sure what the history is or what this specific part of New Caledonia is, but it is on the main island. Anyway, so that's just a quick update. The good news is I can actually stand now, and I can for the most part walk unassisted. I still do take my old man walking cane around because I do sort of need a support, especially on a ship, rocks, and when I'm coming up and down stairs I pretty much need it still to get around. But I'm hoping that within a couple of weeks I might even be able to be walking unassisted, and I'm really looking forward to that. So lesson is, don't dislocate your kneecap if you can avoid it. I mean, it was a completely freak accident what happened to me. I would never have seen that coming in a million years, and I just became really paranoid. Like, I don't want to accidentally dislocate a second knee and be completely crippled. And I of course worry about the long-term implications of this. Like, does this mean I'm going to get arthritis later? I don't know. Does it mean I'm going to have reduced mobility forever? I hope not, but you never know. It is kind of scary. So if you do happen to dislocate your knee, what I can recommend is, for the first week or so, just rest it. Just literally don't try to do anything. Just keep that leg brace on and rest it. Do your basic exercises that they tell you to do. You can find them on YouTube as well. There's some really basic exercises that don't involve too much movement, so definitely keep up with that. Just make sure the muscles don't sort of go to sleep on you, and as you move up and gain a bit more mobility, do more exercises, because man, you don't want to lose your knees. And this is certainly a wake-up call for me. I just feel like the older I get, the more these silly little accidents happen, and I'm just getting older. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with a nice little shot of the edge of this little peninsula, and it looks like a little island over there, and maybe not be able to pick up on the camera, but it looks like there's some sort of port over there. I believe it's some sort of industrial port. It looks like a pipeline of some sort heading down to that ship. So yeah, New Caledonia, everybody. I've just been taking a few clips of the ship. Might splice a few into the video just for fun, but I'm probably not going to make a whole cruise video out of it, to be honest, because look, it's not really my idea of why I'm making this channel. Probably just lose about 100 subscribers if I did that anyway. So yeah, it's more of an update video. Hope you're all doing well. Depending on when I get this uploaded, hopefully it'll be before the end of March, and recommending you to take part in, if you can, the Great Tommy Sleep Out, which has been organised by Super Transit Camper. So look into that. It looks like a great cause, really does. So it raises awareness for homeless veterans and things like that. So definitely look into that. But otherwise, take it easy, keep it basic, and yeah, I'll catch you guys around. I'll have to go get some more cocktails because it helps. guy's coming right at us. I don't know what his plans are. Catch up. What the fuck he's doing, man? Coming out for us. Turning. Must be a pilot. Yeah, pilot. Oh, he's going to jump on board. Mystery Island, Vanuatu. Really stunning, really stunning. Love it.
Got a photo for you guys? Sorry, guys.
Let's follow through a little Mystery Island village. It's mainly tourist stuff. Tours and stuff like that. The water is beautiful. Beautiful. So glad I got off today. It does have a very tropical, kind of curated feel to it, but man, I can't deny it's beautiful. Like even just walking through these little passageways. I'm just heading down to the southern end of the island. Might have a swim down there as well. And man, I think this is the most beautiful beach island I've ever been to, hands down. I think this actually, Isle of Pines was probably number one until now, but yeah, this is spectacular. It's funny, makes the whole cruise just, it's worth it just for this. Southern tip of the island. Now, I don't have my snorkel gear and I can't really snorkel at the moment, but I can see why this would be a good spot for snorkeling. Got lots of reef, a bit of coral, a lot of rocks, so yeah, chance of seeing fish would be really good around here. Maybe turtle if you're lucky. This whole island is just like, if you picture stereotypical tropical paradise, this is it. Like, it's just the most beautiful place I've ever seen. It is amazing. And I'm a little bit too unsteady on my feet to go much further than this on these rocks. They're a bit slippery. And, well, let's just say I don't want to re-dislocate my knee. So this is as far as I'm going to go. Oh, hopefully you saw something. Jeez, look at that. We've got that nice big island in the background. Ships somewhere over there. Stay here all day, very, very happily. convey to scale on camera. But wow, these waves are insane. A lot of crashing and booming.